Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ghana beats. Give me some Ghana beats. Fix my necklace. Ghana beat. Hey, Ghana beat. Good morning to you. Hey, morning to you. Oh, morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. It is your girl, Kimberly Reese Mensa. How y'all doing? Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Oh my word. Lots to talk about. How y'all doing? Y'all good? Everybody good? Tell me how you doing. Share some news with me if you have some news with me. Hush, doggy. My dog wants to come up here. He can't come up here. He's in trouble. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. I've had an interesting morning. But before we get into it, and then we'll talk about the topics at hand. But I'll tell you about my morning in a minute. But before we get into it, you know what we do. You know what we do. It's Dunkin'. It's Dunkin'. So today I have a strawberry dragon fruit refresher with Splenda. So, y'all, your girl's on a mission. I'm on a mission. And the mission is for the next 40 days. And then thereafter, I just have to change my eating. And things are happening since the accident. And my body's acting weird. And, you know, the doctor's like, okay, you need to cut this stuff out. So I can't eat anything. I have to cut down. I have to minimize what I take that has purine in it. That is shellfish, red meat, certain types of fish. And then there's asparagus, has purine in it. It's like it's just like you can't win for losing, right? And I got to cut out on the sugar. So sugar's got to go. So this has no sugar in it. It has Splenda in it, right? So it's a strawberry dragon fruit. Y'all know how we do it. How y'all doing? Say hi to me when you come in. I see you. I just don't know who you are because I can't see you. But say hi to me. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. We gonna talk today, y'all. We gonna talk. But quick drink. Oh, that's so good. I haven't had it in a minute. That's really good. No food today. Cutting down the carbs. I gotta stay healthy. Cause you know I'm in and off of planes too much. And I'm up in the air too much to be, you know, hurting and, you know, swelling up and all that stuff. No, we're not going out like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So I hope y'all are doing well. So this is how my morning went. So morning got up, I get up at 5:30. My morning is on a run, right? Oh, before I say that, happy Independence Day, Ghana. Oh, we thank God. We thank God. Oh, today is Ghana's 66th Independence Day. Yay. So yeah, got through that out. Wear my kente today. I haven't worn my kente in a while, but I wear this every day. And y'all know I wear this every day because my husband has a copy, the same necklace, and we wear this. We never take it off. So something that we've always done. It's something he insisted and I like, and we do. Okay, so happy Independence Day, Ghana. There's lots of celebrations going on. There's some things going on this week here in Cincinnati. Some of the Ghanaians. Shout out to Prince and some other people. So yeah. So I just want to touch on a few things. So let me tell you about my crazy morning. Get up at 5:30 and get the girl child off to school very early. Her church comes at 6:30 a.m. So she's got to be up at 5:30. It's hard for her, but she gets a nap when she comes in at 2 o'clock. So she's fine. She'll survive. And then I got to get my son off to work. And then I have to get the dogs fed. And I don't walk the dog anymore because of my foot. So I haven't walked him. But, you know, he gets a little exercise. He goes out in the backyard. I do my Kroger pickup every Monday. Y'all know that. Get my Kroger. I get my my Dunkin' every Monday. So first thing happened was I was going into Kroger to get my Dunkin' to get my Kroger pickup, and I stopped in the parking lot, and I was away from everybody, and I stayed out of the line that you go into, like the McDonald's line. But I pulled over because I needed to check my app to see what I had, and I unfortunately cannot eat anything from McDonald's. There's nothing in McDonald's I can have except for maybe the fruit, not even fruit parfait. There's absolutely nothing at this moment. Like, you know why? Because they got rid of their salads. Why did they get rid of their salads? What's up with that? I love McDonald's salads. I mean, for what it was, they actually had pretty good salads, side salads. They had romaine and stuff in there. It wasn't just like iceberg lettuce. It was good greens, and they got rid of it. And I guess it happened during COVID. They haven't brought it back, and I'm just really not happy about that. Anyway, so I had pulled over, and there was a maintenance man taking out the boxes, and he was walking in front of my car, and I saw him out. He had plenty of room. He goes over my car, move your car. Listen here. So you guys know me, if you know me very well, I am a diplomat. I am an ambassador. I believe in peace and harmony. I believe in positive vibration and positive energy and love. But you're not coming over to my car and yelling at me because I'm not making your situation convenient, but I'm away from everybody and I'm where I need to be. So I said, excuse me? Did you just yell at me? You move that car. I got out of the car, went to the back of the restaurant, knocked on the door politely. I said, I need to speak to your manager. The manager comes out, the GM comes out. His name is Johnny. Hi, Johnny. And I told Johnny what happened. And Johnny said, I'll take care of him. I'm sorry about that. I said, yeah, please correct him. I said, I could have been somebody else. So anyway, that happened. And then I come back. My son, Kellen, comes to see me because I buy his groceries every Monday. And he comes, gets his groceries every Monday. And before I start working everything, he lets the cat out. He lets the cat out. So they're out there looking for the cat right now. Now, he'll come back. It's my daughter's cats. Those are my grandcats. She has two. He is here. He doesn't go out. But the Yusuke likes to go out and roam. So he's out front, out there, walking around the neighborhood. I hope he decides to come back before my daughter comes home because she's not going to be happy. So anyway, that's that. So that's about my morning. My morning has been. So let's talk about the subject at hand. Let's talk about relationships. There is and what prompted me. So I try to think about every Monday what I want to share with you all and what I want to encourage you and what motivate you to do, right? And sometimes I can't think of something, but it comes to me in either a form of somebody else or whatever. So this weekend, as you guys know, I attend Rivers Crossing, and there is a series. I shared. Look at my last post. Go to my YouTube. Listen, if you don't follow me on YouTube, please do. Please go to my YouTube channel. I have other stuff loaded up there. What you don't see here is there. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification button so you can see when I upload videos. Like I just uploaded my naming ceremony, part 1 and part 2, and I do premieres for those videos. And you'll get that notification. You can go see it. So everyone seems to love my videos. So yeah, so go check me out and go share because people love my advice. They love to come and talk to me. And so yeah, come. It is what it is. So anyway, this weekend, so on the series, this weekend, it was about singlehood, about singleness, and about sex and being single, right? So what prompted me today about relationships is, it's really about right now. I want to speak to the individual person. You who are single, okay? I was just single 2 years ago. So, really technically 3 years ago because I was engaged and then we got married. You know what I'm saying? So I really was off the market for a minute. Oh, it's 4 years ago, really, because we were dating first. So we were exclusively dating. So let's talk about yourself and these relationships and how nowadays, as my grandma would say, or my mama would say, is things are done differently. People are considering themselves sexually free and consider themselves It's okay to explore your sexual, prowess, and to go out and to have sex with different partners and do. Let me say this now. Auntie's gonna talk right now. Auntie Kim's gonna talk to y'all. Okay. Auntie Kim, who's been walking with God for a long time. Auntie Kim, who's lived some life, been around, practically around the world, been in many countries, okay, many people. I've connected with lots of people. Let me say this: that is not a good fit for anybody to have sex with multiple people, because let's talk about what it does to you, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, right? So emotionally, you do get attached. There's this stereotype. Men can have sex with multiple women, and they're called a player. When a woman does it, she's called a whore. Okay. So here's my problem. My problem with that is neither one is okay. Neither one is okay. But I feel that men need to take more responsibility for their actions. Come for me if you will. I'll be right here waiting for you. Okay. So let's do a disclaimer. Let's do a disclaimer right now. Come for me if you will. Because what I'm going to say may not sit well with a lot of people. I'm going to speak the truth. I will always speak the truth. And I have the Most High God backing me up with the truth. Okay. When you go around and you sleep with multiple partners, do you understand what you're doing? You are spreading yourself, and you are taking on the spirit of those multiple partners. I don't care if you use a condom. I don't care if you say, oh, I'm sexually free and I believe in expressing myself sexually. Okay, that's fine. Do it with your husband or your wife. Wait till you get married and do that. I've taught all my girls this, all my sons, and every one of my children still have their gift. And when I say their gift, meaning you give that gift away one time. You can't give it away again. My kids still have their gift. All of them. That last one, I got to watch out for her. But all of them have it, okay? And I say watch out for her, meaning that she's younger and her experience and exposure to the internet is a little more than most people would have, like my older kids had. Now it's just everything is out there. And it makes you question your sexuality. It makes you question who you are. And, oh, I think I like girls. I think I like boys. I think it's just a lot. But if you step back for a minute and think about that you are fearfully and wonderfully made and how important it is for you to hold on to that gift. It's important. So let's get back to the relationship aspect. Now, it's great to date. You can date. Of course you can date. You can date. You can be in relationships. I'm not saying you can't do that. But what I'm saying is do not spread yourself to multiple people at multiple times and giving your gift away like it means nothing. And I wish someone preached this to me when I was younger. I didn't get this message because, unfortunately, my mother would have a different mentality on stuff. My talk was, my mother came to talk to me about sex. I was 13. She says, hey, you let me know when you're ready to have sex so I can get you some birth control. I promise you that was the conversation. I remember it where we were living, in the kitchen table, dining room table, and I was sitting down, she was in the kitchen, I could see her, and she said that to me. I was like, what the heck just happened here? Now, my grandmother told me about the birds and the bees, but she was like, oh, whenever you're ready to have sex, let me know. I wish someone had sat me down and told me what I'm telling you. Good morning, Tiffany Ware. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I'm going to speak life into you today. I'm speaking prosperity into you today, Tiffany Ware. I'm speaking opportunities. I'm speaking doors opening. I'm getting chills just as I speak. I speak that there is a major opportunity coming for you. And I speak that into your life right now. Please receive that. Okay? Receive that. All right. I love you, girl. Know that God's got your back. And it is on for you. You're doing this thing with baby girl. She getting all these great things happening. Look at God open those doors. But guess what? It's your time. Okay? I just want you to receive that. Anyway, so I just wish someone had sat me down and told me, Kim, baby girl, hold on to your gift. Nobody told me that. I wish. Good. I love you, girl. Good. I wish somebody had told me that. I wish that someone had sat me down and gave me the ramifications of what happens when you do give yourself that way, and then what happens afterwards, and what you can expect that can happen. Because guess what? It does happen every time. I don't care. You know, there are some isolated situations where people are in relationships, like, you know, when they're young and they stay together for years, and then they get married and they have kids, you know, but that's kind of rare. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Come for me if you will, because I will tell you, you show me out of the 10 couples that you know. Okay? Oh, look at the opportunities baby girl is getting. Yes. Yes, Nia. Yes. My fellow thespian. So she's got some decisions to make, doesn't she? This is awesome. So come on, Tiff. Listen. Yes. So we're talking about her, Tiffany's daughter, and we're talking about giving away your power. Absolutely. And yes, mommy. Yes. Because that is what I tell my daughters. I have grown daughters. 2 grown daughters and 1 daughter who's 15. As you guys know, both my sons are autistic, and probably their you know, their whole mentality is a little different. They probably will never, you know, marry or never have, you know, it is what it is. You know, that's the reality of it. But my girls was very important, and it was very important for me to have a relationship with my girls so that they can talk to me about anything, and they will come and comment on this live and tell you that that's a relationship that we all have. They can share anything with me. And I don't shame them. I don't make them feel bad. We talk through it. It is what it is. But listen, I don't care if you are religious or not, or if you are, I'm not religious, but I don't care if you're a Christian, if you're Muslim, if you are whatever, if you're a spiritualist or whatever it is, okay? I'm speaking from a Christian perspective, but I'm going to say this. I don't care who you are. Giving away your gift can be detrimental if it's not given to the right person. And that right person is the person that God, the Most High God, has set in has told you that this is the person that you're supposed to give it to. And I'm just going to say, wait until you get married. I know some virgins they're in their 40s and they're waiting. And that man is coming. Absolutely. You know why? Because it gets complicated. When you give away that gift and you become one. So let me give you guys some spiritual sense here and also some topical sense. When you become one with a person, when y'all have sex, right? Not only do you exchange body fluids, exchange stuff, but you also exchange spiritual things. So a perfect example, there are couples that have been married for years, right? And people say they look alike. They do. You know why? Because they become one. It's in the spirit, but it's also physically. They start looking like each other, start taking on each other's characteristics and all that. It's the same thing if you just have sex with a random stranger or somebody you just cool with, or an F buddy as they call it. Baby, there is no such thing as a buddy. Because guess what? Y'all gonna get some feelings. Y'all gonna catch the feels. Okay, you're gonna catch feels. I don't care who you say you are. Let me say this. I work with athletes. And most of the athletes I work with are men. And some of those men have been out there. Okay? When you're an athlete, you're making all kind of money. Women come in droves. When you're in college, this is kind of says this. Our society has set us up and set our boys, our men and girls up to fail. Because when athletes are in college, especially the male athletes and the prime ones, the ones that the colleges want, they will bring them in. They're trying to woo them. And a part of wooing them, you know what they do? They bring girls. They have a party and they bring girls. They pay girls to come in. And these girls are usually grown. So they can, it's not like they're underage. But they come in, they bring these women in to try to coax these guys and bring them in, right? Okay, so guess what that set them up for? So I have, back in the day, I'm trying to retire from PR work. I've told you guys this before. But back in the day, I had probably 10 professional athletes on my roster, on my clientele list. And some were semi-pro and some were professional. And a lot of those brothers gave their life to Christ. They stopped doing what they were doing because they tell me stories. They call me Miss Kim, and some call me Mama Kim. Some of them call me Auntie, okay? And they would say, Miss Kim, this is what we used to do. The women would come, and we had our pick of every woman we wanted. And all the women would come, and then they would bring their girlfriends. So we would party. We partied for the whole weekend. And that's how we made a decision on which college we would go to. A lot of times it wasn't about what the college can offer or where it was located or how much money they're giving you per scholarship. Sometimes the guys would say, oh, yeah, this is the party spot. I'm about to be a pro athlete. I'm about to get paid. It is what it is. It has set you up for disaster. So they have spread themselves out. They spread their gifts around. And guess what happens? That's what happens. Same things with girls, women. So let me say this. Some of you who have been doing that, and I say that because when I got to the woman part, some of you have been abused. Some of you have had, some abuse in your life. And what happens with that is it sets you up to be promiscuous or to have the mentality that this is the only way I can find love. This is how I find love. This is how I'm wanted this way. Oh, I'm sexy to this person, or they find me attractive. Oh, this is my tool. I can use this now. It's something that I can use. So that's sad. Today, Motivation Monday, I want to leave you all with this. Love yourself enough not to spread your gift around. Love yourself enough not to give your gift away way before it's time to give that gift away. Hold on to your gift and to your power, as my sister Tiffany just said. Hold on to your power and wait to give that up. I don't care how old you are. Let me say this. Even if you've already had sex, right? Even if you've already been out there, right? But you've rededicated your life and you have a clean slate. You know what I love? That when we ask God for forgiveness, it's thrown to the sea of forgetfulness. It's forgotten about. Like we have His mercies are new every morning. We have the opportunity to repent and just say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna chill with this. You have the opportunity to say, you know what? I have the mindset that wasn't me. I did that. I don't want to do that again. Let me start over. You have that opportunity. So even if you've had sex before, if you've been in a relationship before, you've been married before, whatever that situation is, and now you're single again, and you realize, you know what? I'm not just going to go out there and just spread my gift out. I'm not going to do it. Don't do it. Hold on to your gift. Hold on to that special thing that God has given you, okay? And protect your heart, okay? With all diligence. Be careful. Protect yourself. Giving yourself out and having sex with multiple partners and having yourself, it's confusion. It causes confusion. And remember, you should love yourself enough not to let someone take that from you. Say you've made some mistakes. It's okay. Let's move on. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Let's move on. So, with that being said, for today's Motivation Monday, guys, I love you. Remember to love yourself enough to keep your gift, and love yourself enough not to spread yourself around, but to love yourself and wait for that person that you're supposed to wait for. Even if it's your second time around, wait for it. Okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Have an awesome day. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go, this Saturday, March 11th, I'm so excited. It is our food drive-by food drive at 11251 Montgomery Road from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay? Please drive by and drop off oil, rice, mackerel, and school supplies for us to ship to Ghana, okay? The following week. So actually this next Monday, we're shipping it this week. So the link is in the description, our website. You can go on that link, go to events, you'll see it, click on it, and you get all the information there. Please share the event, please. This Saturday, March 11th, drive by, drop off, and we're also doing gathering food and items for local families as well. So this is through the Reese Mensa Foundation and Urban Families for Autism. We are doing that this week, and please share and spread the word for us. We really, really would appreciate it. You can also go to our GoFundMe page. Go to GoFundMe.com, type in Reese Mensa Foundation, and our fundraiser comes up. And thank you to those of you who have given in our past campaigns. This is a new campaign. Thank you so much for that. And please share. All right, guys. I love you so much, Reese's Pieces. Have an awesome rest of your day. Have an awesome rest of your week. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.